attacking the Lindisfarne bridge head-on was nothing short of the very height of folly. Jointly, we called for a general revamp and set off for Wayside Farms, aware that our empty bellies were the worst of advisors. Strengthened, we were able to push the Britons off the bridge, drowning the escapees in deep waters. In joy, we rejoined with our brothers, and now we were up to any challenge. And with the last line of defense gone, the path to Lindisfarne laid before us. We eagerly rushed the monastery, expecting easy victory. Yet we were wrong. As the notoriety of our actions spread over the countryside, the abbey filled with zealous defenders, a hard fight was brewing behind those walls. And to be frank, we couldn't wait to test our strength.
Alright guys, we're jumping into the Battle of Lindisfarne here. I can't wait to take a look and see how it goes. Of course, we are playing as the Vikings.
Here we are, the Lindisfarne Abbey. I don't recall it being so fortified.
Alright, this area is definitely packed full of resources, peasants, etc. Let's see what they've got. Alright, it's pretty straightforward. So we're going to have to take over these villages. This is looking like an enemy camp. Sure enough, that's an enemy garrison. So we're going to have to spread through here, guys. Take these villages so that we can use the resources to really get a large amount of troops going. And I hope we can do that in a fairly short amount of time. So, of course, I want to get a barracks up. I want to get some tents up so that we have population growing here. And we want to head out to destroy the enemy garrison, of course. So first things first, is probably to attack this village nearby. This place looks like it's got some enemy defenders at it. Or, oh no, actually, this one might belong to us. Never mind, guys. So this right here is a Norse village. We want to move east or north, perhaps. In fact, I think we want to move north to that village. There's some food there. And if there's one thing an army marches on, it's its stomach. So we want to make sure to get some food on us quickly, and that looks like a good place to attack. Eventually, we want to get to a Lindisfarne, and of course, plunder the monastery. That's where we get all that wonderful Viking wealth. So we want to do everything we can to get to that point. And in fact, I want to keep these archers back. Let me keep them to the back. Okay, boys, charge! There's definitely some enemies here, a few defenders. No, maybe not, just poor innocent civilians, but we're Vikings. Doesn't really matter to us. Sword or no sword, you're getting cut up. It's pretty straightforward. Here we go. And of course, we shall take this town. Oh yes, they do have units, sure enough. I'm gonna actually take this unit and try to flank. And with our archers, I'm gonna try to fire over there. Oh no, we did not have the chance to flank. He just charged right into battle. Come on, boys. Of course, over time, guys, we will increase the strength of our armies, giving them new armor, giving them new skills, etc. Right now, we're just trying to cut through the very basics of the enemy army. Don't forget, if we take a town, we can actually recruit units from its town center. And that's exactly what we're going for right now. Glory, boys, glory. Definitely see, though, we're getting some arrows from over here, so I'm assuming that they probably have a unit hidden. In the meantime, we'll keep our archers taking the town center, and we'll go look for what I think is going to be a wayward archer unit over here. Yep, sure enough. It's actually not a skirmisher. Well, it is a skirmisher unit, but it's a slinger unit. So these guys throw stones to try and destroy us. We've also got an enemy army encroaching over here, as you can see. So what we want to do is try and get some better defenses and start building some new troops. Yeah, we're going to need some more tents. Let's go ahead and get that going. But man, it's surprising at how many men the enemy have here. So we definitely want to take control of these towns, but we have to start defending the towns near our base as well, guys. That's going to be a huge part of the game here. And this is actually, the campaign in this game almost teaches you how to get good at multiplayer, because this is a very important part of multiplayer, is also watching your other bases. Now, we are regenerating our units, but I'm also going to let them rest, and this will heal any illness they have, or any illness, any wounds. So they're going to rest on this pile of dead bodies. What better place to get some sleep? Oh! Oh, right when we're resting, we get attacked by some enemies here. We'll deal with them quickly, but still, sneaky. So now I want to go ahead and send out some villagers, start basically taking these resources for ourselves. And in the meantime, we'll go jump over here to the barracks. And it looks like we still have to wait a bit. It's not a bad idea to have a place of cult. This will give our faction some bonuses because of their Norse heritage. But we also want to start building some homes. And as you can see, we're 7 of 5, which means that right now we've got too many armies. Literally too many armies right here. So we've got to go ahead and either build 2 more houses, or we need to lose some men. Wow. They really are not stopping. So it needs to be, I think, a constant push. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to move down here. I'm going to build some traps, guys, so that if the enemy starts crossing over here at least, we'll have some way to defend against them. I'll also specialize in an offensive specialty here for the units. How is it under attack? No way. Alright, let's keep 1 unit here. And actually what we can do is build some better defenses. So for now I'm actually going to keep these units here to defend. This is why I wanted to build the trap. So they're definitely crossing this little river area. We don't want them to do that. Yeah, we're going to have to keep some of the units here. So pretty clear here what we're going to have to do. We've got to keep 1 group to defend this village, the other group to take this other one. So let's go. Bringing Goldrick with us. And maybe we can go ahead and get another tent. You can never have too many, right? So we'll get actually a few tents going. We got the money for it, the resources for it, really. Where is that damn archer unit? Come on, boys. Find him. Finish him. This guy's been a pain in our ass since the beginning of this battle. Let's get rid of these guys. Beautiful. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get one of our hero units over here and have him deal with the situation. What's this? A second watchtower. Oh, nice. All right, I'm going to put 1 there. And I think it's only our spearmen that can build the traps. I could be wrong on that. Burn it down, boys. Get some barracks here. Obviously, we want to get that berserker unit, but we need tech tier 2. So we want to unlock this right here, and that's going to actually take wood. Look at this, man. They're already attacking. I think all they're really trying to do is disrupt our supplies, because they know they can't take this town from us. At least not with a garrison like that, but they're still putting up a fight, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Also get better defenses. And I'm sending Goldrick to the north. Let's go ahead and get that offensive specialization. And we'll also let these guys rest. Just going to have to play it this way. There's no other way to play it. We have to make sure to watch both places. Look at that. They're already attacking our warehouse, man. It's a non-stop attack from the area there, from the enemy there in this area. Oh, it's frustrating. Okay, we have to run up there, get those archers again. Another group of archers. while they're doing that, I'm going to keep Godric here. I'm going to keep some spears here, and I do want to get some more spear units. The Berserker units are cool, but I actually prefer the Spear Raiders. Can even get some scouts, but I think we'll wait a bit for that. Kill the slingers while we can, why not? I'm hoping that's not an enemy watchtower. I don't think it is, but there is an enemy town very close here. So this is actually an opportunity to push our luck, push another location. So I'm going to send the spears up here. What else can we get here? Ooh, Scouts Veterancy, and we can go ahead and research Tech Tier 2. This is what we wanted, guys. This is going to be a major upgrade to what we have now. But I think it's also an opportunity for us to take another town from the enemy. So we're going to try. I'm sure this one's going to have better defenses because it's quite near their military camp. But if we could take that military camp out, we are going to be in a really good spot. So I'm actually resting outside of this enemy village, healing my men up. But the fact is we need to before we attack. As you can see, they've already got some spears. Charge. And they're definitely trying to get to our second village. We're not imagining these things, guys. They want our blood. That spear unit is finished. Alright, now we go straight for the town. We also have to keep sending reinforcements up here, because don't forget that this area is right next to their military base. And they probably have more units coming over from Lindisfarne, so we have to watch both. And maybe set traps on both sides. This would be a great place to actually start setting traps, especially since we know that we are close to the enemy and close to their military base here. We have a bit of an advantage because of that.
Let's go there. Spears, listen.
Alright, get the shield bearers to kill them. Shield bearers are, of course, a very offensive unit here. And we've got one unit that's being pretty badly damaged, so see if we can't wipe these guys out quickly. Here we go. And first things first, let's get some reinforcements, and let's heal these guys while our shield bearers deal with the enemy. And actually, I'll take our spearmen. And what I really want to do is build some traps. Please say we can. Come on, build a trap. Keep them back. It's okay, they're still going to have the time to build the traps, guys, but still, that is frustrating that the enemy's going to be attacking us consistently while we're building these traps. But we can still get them purchased and set up. There's 2 more towns before we even get to Lindisfarne, so it's not like we have a short way to go. You know, we've just taken the border towns. Build it up, boys. Wouldn't be a bad idea to build a spike trap to our north either. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to take these 2 units. I feel pretty safe with that central town, this one right here, because we have the other 2 town locations under our control. That doesn't mean it's safe to go there, but what can I say? We're also going to increase our Spear Raiders veterancy. We need to do that because we want to get to the next tier for our unit. Also love the day-night cycle in this game. So as you can see, guys, it's now actually nighttime in this town, and this is a normal part of the game, just the day-night cycle. Things change, and I just love that. Sort of adds a level of realism to the game that I don't see in a lot of RTS. Alright, let's go for their base here to the north. If we can wipe that location out, I'm willing to bet it's going to make our job 10 times easier. Yeah, it's an assumption there. I have no idea how much easier it's going to make our job. But I think it's the right choice. So here we go. Nice group of Vikings on the assault. Should be enough to put a scare into the enemies. Here we go. While our guys are doing that, I'm going to jump back to our main base. And as you can see, we've got these warriors here, these raiders. I'm going to put them over here. And while we're doing that, get some more houses built. Look at this. Yes. Let's destroy the archery range. Won't have those annoying archers annoying us anymore. And then we'll burn down the town hall here. No mercy for those that oppose the Vikings. Sure enough, look at this. They do have a few units that are still attacking from the east. Wouldn't be a bad idea to actually build some traps over there. And we do have the spearmen to do it. So that's what I'm going to do here in a second. Get Nice, got some XP there. And I'll actually give them a defensive specialization, because I want these guys to be responsible for holding the town here. I can also give them some new armor. But what we need to do is get these guys some new men and start building some traps there on the east. Look at that, see? They're going to fall right into the trap. No, move back. No, don't fight them, boys. Let them make their own mistakes. Then again, these are archers. Kill. Yeah, these are archers, so maybe it's best to actually kill them right here. And it looks like our spearmen are doing a damn fine job.
Spear! We're tougher now! Destroy the building!
I thought they would know to destroy this building on their own, but apparently they need some guidance.
We're moving to combat!
Look at all of those burning enemies coming out of the building, guys. Just adds so much to the already incredible carnage of these battles. Let's take that thing down, man. This place cannot be allowed to prosper. And actually, while they're doing that, I'll start on this one.
Spear! Leave nothing but ashes!
Okay, we'll take the spearmen over here. And right there is probably where we want to set a trap. Basically the entrance here. They could, of course, come in this way. There's a few different ways they could get into the town, but this is just a precautionary measure. Let no one come from those barracks. If you guys can actually hear, they're screaming certain things. And oh, this is bad, guys. So now the food is failed. When your food falls, your morale falls significantly. Your men are not getting food. They're not getting fed, essentially. So we either need to lose some men, which is quite possible, or we need to capture more towns very quickly. So I'm going to try to go across to take this town. There's some food up there. Not a lot, but seems to be enough. I hope we've destroyed enough to consider that a win in the north. I think we have. Run. Gotta love those traps. Okay, here we go. And I'm pretty sure we're exploiting all the resources. Yeah, we've got mines on all of them. Alright, across the bridge we go, and while we're doing that, we're actually going to purchase some Norse armor. Just to sort of increase the rank of one of our units, or really just increase the armor rating. But it really makes a big difference to have some new armor for your units. We'll go across here. Okay, I'm already starting to see some peasants. And we're getting to the town center very quick. This place definitely has some food, so we want to take it, and we want to take it quickly. In fact, we could probably grab food here. I think we can. No, maybe not. This isn't like the earlier campaign missions where there's, like, food lying about. You can only do it the old-fashioned way. Now, let's take a look in terms of LINDISFARNE. Where is the entrance? Wow, okay, so right there seems to be the main castle area. So starting at the north is not a bad idea. But obviously, the longer this goes on, the faster this starts to occur. So I'm immediately sending people out to get food. Might as well heal a little bit. Although we probably need to be consistently on the attack here. Let's go. Come on, boys. And now it's raining. And once again, we were talking about the day-night effects earlier. There are also weather effects. It's just so cool that this occurs in this game. Constantly changing sort of scenery, all because of the weather, the time of day or night. Really neat stuff. Over here, we've got some slingers. Might as well wipe them out before we leave. And in fact, we might as well buy some better defenses to make sure that our people have, the defenses they need. We'll probably go ahead and also build some watchtowers, which will provide actually some missile damage to any enemies that come into their range. So if the enemy's going to take back that area, they're going to have to work for it. Let's get a close-up of this area, this battle. I'm also seeing, guys, some arrows coming in, so I know they've got an archer unit hidden somewhere back here. We will find it. Oh boy, they've got a few units here. All right, man. So we know that that military camp we destroyed was certainly not their only source of men. There's no way that was not their only source of manpower. Although we're still doing a lot of damage. Just look at how quickly this actual unit is losing health. We're hardly losing any at all. Let's charge. Here we go. And let's see if those watchtowers are going up. They are indeed, and we can actually see our Vikings manning them. I think I want to go ahead and build that second watchtower. Why not? We might as well be safe. Okay, let's go to the next town.
This damaged wall looks like our entry point. Though it will take a siege machine to tear the walls down.
There is a defense camp before the walls. We have to burn it down before moving on.
We should capture this village to establish a proper rally point there.
Wow, so did you guys see that defense camp? That was intense, man. Definitely a whole nother barracks here and a tremendous amount of enemy units. And we're going to have to get through all of that if we intend to keep on moving forward here. So obviously taking that town is going to be a huge, huge deal for us, number one. Also keeping our men alive, obviously, but taking that town across the way is going to be important. At the same time, we want to start building more units, and I think we need to take that town to get the siege engine. Or maybe we need to eventually build the siege engine here, but I'm fairly sure that's what they're suggesting, that we need to take the town to get the siege engine. But to do that, we also have to destroy all of those soldiers in the town itself. Let's also send this spear unit away. Actually, you know what? They can probably withstand this for now. This is one unit that might not be around for long.
They brought us a new gear. Move now!
Nice! All of these units just research Norse armor. And the reason I'm actually going back to base is to see if we can't save the spear unit, guys. It's about time that they rest and recuperate. They have definitely seen the battle. Quite a lot of it. So let's get them back here to the town and recruit the loyal population. I mean, if they don't want to be loyal, we can always just kill them all. It's certainly an option.
Silvers! Hurry!
Up here, you fools.
Berserkers!
Let's give those berserkers some armor. And I'd actually love to get to tier 3. For that, we're going to need 100 iron. Our iron increase is going up by plus 50 per turn. So it's actually, or not plus 50 per turn, I think it's plus 50 per minute. It's actually going up quite quickly. So we'll wait a bit, and eventually we'll go ahead and upgrade to tier 2. I think we've built as many tents as we can. That's one thing that does frustrate some people about the game, is that the max units you can have is going to be 10. It works really well, though, for multiplayer. It really makes you have to actually think tactically and not just think about outnumbering your enemy every time. But I can understand how some people, it's not the greatest thing. Who knows? The devs might change that in time. For now, I don't see it as a terrible thing in my personal experience. Oh, got some axe action here from the shield bearers. And that Berserker just took an arrow to the stomach, but he's doing just fine. Yeah, there's no doubt they're going to put up a hell of a fight here at this town. There's got to be more than one archer there. I think there's another archer unit to our east as well. We'll take a look here. And this is another reason I like to get close up. No, I don't actually think there are any other archer units. Nonetheless, we have to get back. We've got to rest and continue to recruit men. Come on, boys. Join the great Viking horde and be spared. We don't want to do the healing camp yet. We want to get here so we can actually get some men. Oh, maybe because of our lack of food, that's going to be a little more difficult. Excuse me, guys. My goodness. Yeah, we're going to have to actually send the people out to get food again. In the meantime, we will replenish our units. That's one difficult thing of having a large army, is you are going to have to continually replenish it, feed it, etc. Looks like, look at that, our watchtowers have spotted an enemy skirmisher unit, slinger unit, and they're actually taking them out quite effectively here. So we know that those watchtowers are definitely helpful. I think I'm going to start building those on all of our settlements as long as we can afford them. I don't even know what the enemy's thinking here. They're going to get completely massacred. Probably not a bad idea also to bring these other armies up and maybe attack and converge on E. That being said, guys, I hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, I do want to provide you with the second part of the Battle of Lindisfarne, but hit that like button and comment down below if you want to see that part too. Thanks again, guys. Take care and have an awesome, awesome day.